How's it going, everyone? Today we are bringing out the all 99 God Squad here. Everyone in our lineup is a 99, including the pitcher. Kluber on the mound. We're facing a really good squad as well, so we're hopping right into it. This is a voiceover. So we got Kluber pitching against Ty Cobb. Easy out there. Jose Ramirez now up, that new 99. He gets a little cheap swing on a fastball that was nowhere near the zone, but that brings up Mike Trout, and I missed my spot on the changeup, but luckily we get the pop out. But Babe Ruth, I missed my spot entirely on that pitch too, but it ended up being in a great location. So we get out of the inning. Fernando Tatis in a 2-0 count. Swing in there. He got a really bad animation from his Tatis, so that's kind of why we got the hit. Larry Walker just missing the cutter there, which brings up 99 Mike Trout, and he crushes the hanging changeup. Absolutely obliterated, and Trouty sends one out again. And then we got Babe Ruth just over the head of Jose Ramirez playing at second base, and that'll be a double. Trouty actually got to that a little faster than I thought he would, but we still got in there. It brings up Hornsby. We absolutely crushed that one too. Perfect lineouts. They happen once in a while, but you'll just have to get past them. Then we swing at the cutter a little bit too inside, and then that's the final out. Jorge Posada up in the top of the second with 2 outs. Just left that changeup a bit too far in the zone, and he made me pay for it. Luckily, it wasn't a home run. 0-2 count to Mondesi. Just a great hit by him. He got a changeup that hung a little bit, and he didn't miss it. Then, luckily, that brings up Corey Kluber for us, so you get the fly out 10 in the second inning, and we're still up 2-0. So this brings up Craig Biggio. Easy little sheep single up the middle, like one of those chopped ones. I always get those with Craig. And this play, he caught me stealing, but he got the pickoff glitch, and that allowed me to take 2 bases. Probably shouldn't have even have taken those 2, but I like getting as most runs as I can in ranked seasons. This one, he got a really good animation by Jose Ramirez. That's why he got us at home. So can't really do much about that. So now his Mike Trout is up, only down 2 runs. Can I rob this with Trout? No, just barely missed it. I don't know how he didn't get that. But that brings up our Mike Trout in the bottom of the third. Pitcher wall doesn't matter. He's too fast. It'll be a leadoff single. Then Mickey Mantle's up in the top of the fourth, excuse me. Freeze him on a fastball. Just missed that cutter with Christian Yelich in the bottom of the fourth. That's a little unfortunate. And then Jose Ramirez versus a righty. Boom. 125, 125 versus lefties, but a little bit less power and contact versus righties. But we'll take that off the scoreboard. Then Craig Biggio doing what he does, just getting those little cheap singles up the middle. And that brings up Kluber. We try to bunt, but it ends up being a little pop out, and that'll end the inning for us. So then we go to the top of the fifth. Mondesi, that ball was absolutely crushed, I could tell, but since he only has 65 power, that's not going to go anywhere. That one, we got Kluber on a fastball high and in. Then that brings up Ty Cobb, keeping the bunt defense on and playing the second baseman in just to make sure he does not bunt. So we get an easy ground ball. Then Larry Walker leading things off. That should have been absolutely crushed. I just was a little bit late on that.
He's out.
But you can't really do much about that when you're late. That brings up Mike Trout, and again, he's just a glitch in the system. He's so good, and you really can't. I mean, like, even if you make good pitches, he'll still hit the absolute crap out of the ball. That brings up Babe Ruth, and he gets him over to third, so a productive out, but we're still out. And then that brings up Rogers Hornsby, 3-1 count. We take a walk on the changeup, which brings up Christian Yelich. I allow him to get the green light on 3-0, and it's a slurve that was left a little bit down the middle. Didn't really have good PCI on that, but I do get back picked at first, but luckily we still do get that run. So it's 4-1 now. Kluber's still going solid. 5 1/3 now of 1-run ball. I'll take that any day. That brings up his Mike Trout again. 1-2 pitch. Froze him pretty much on a fastball. That was the latest swing I've ever seen. And then Babe Ruth coming up. Ground ball to second base. Rogers Hornsby right there. And that's 3 outs. Then I get a little over aggressive here, swinging with Jose Ramirez on a cutter way inside. And then that brings up Craig Biggio. Thought that was going to be a little cheap single again, but that ball was barely hit hard. Mickey Mantle up now. I think this dude was just expanding the zone after I went up by a few runs. So we get that little pop out. Fernando Tatis, that was a mistake. And notice on the pitches that he hits, they're changeups that hang. So I think if Rogers Hornsby had a better reaction, we would have gotten him at first. But that's the price you pay for defense. He gets a little flare single with Jorge Posada. He's got two guys on the tying run now. He brings up Mondesi. That was absolutely stung, but then yet again the lack of power is really killing him right now. And then he pinch hits for Jesse Winker. Kluber's out of the game. I hang him a changeup, but it's a lineout. So we get a little lucky in the top of the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Try to drag button with Fernando Tatis just to get a leadoff speedy runner on. And there was a hole on the right-hand side, so I was like, whatever. So can't do anything with that. Larry Walker, fastball down the middle right there. Another hit. And then Trouty is now 4 for 4. That one wasn't a beautiful hit, but he still gets those to go sometimes. So that brings up Babe Ruth. Couple guys on, and he, boom. It was a little bit in on our hands, but I mean, I don't know why I even tried to take up. And this inning would have been ruined if I was out there, because Rogers Hornsby hits a 3-run tank, puts us up 7-1, and Christian Yelich right after this next pitch, no doubter into the right center field bullpen. So that put the staple on this one. It was 8-1 now. Jose Ramirez coming up, lays a little fly ball. I was a little late on that, and if you know you're late, it's not really going anywhere. So he has Ty Cobb leading off. 8th inning here. Kluber's still in. Fly out, and then Jose Ramirez comes up. Another fly out. He was getting a little bit robbed on these, but he wasn't making the best contact. He was just not hitting it where they weren't. So then we strike out Trouty on the slurve. So that was the game, guys. He rage quit. Glad to see my God Squad doing good. This is what I grinded the game for. So if you did enjoy the video, please hit that like button. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. Subscribe if you're new. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.